Pleasant greetings to dear biology children. Welcome to GPV Bio Academy channel. Now we are going to see part 2, midbrain and hindbrain of human brain. Coming to the midbrain. Structure of the midbrain. Midbrain is also called mesencephalon. It is a small region consisting of 2 fiber tracts and 4 swellings. The fiber tracts connects the hindbrain and the forebrain. The 4 swellings are collectively called corpora quadrigemina. Now look at the picture, children. The light greenish part that connects the cerebrum and the hindbrain is called midbrain. And midbrain is made up of 4 lobes or 4 swellings called corpora quadrigemina, and it also consists of 2 fiber tracts. Coming to the functions of the midbrain. Midbrain plays a vital role in controlling the reflex movements. It also controls the reflex movements of the head, neck and trunk in response to visual and auditory stimuli. When something huge noise is heard and when something illuminated all of a second with flash of light, immediately our head and the neck and the trunk responds to it. And this instantaneous response to the visual and auditory stimuli is controlled by the midbrain, and this is said to be reflex movements. And it also controls the reflex movements of the eye muscles, like changes in the pupil size. Pupil is the space between the iris muscles that holds the lens, and the shape of the eyelids. When something bright light falls on the eyes and something huge noise heard, immediately our eye muscles respond and our eyes bulges out. So it increases the pupil size, the space present before the space present in between the iris muscles that gives the way for the light to be fallen over the lens. So all these things increases in size, and the shape of the eye lens also increases in size. Everything happens instantaneously with the response of the visual and auditory stimuli, and this is called reflex movements, and these reflex movements are connected to the midbrain, and it is controlled by the midbrain. Coming to the hindbrain. Hindbrain is also called rhombencephalon. It consists of 3 parts, namely cerebellum, pons varolii and medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata, pons varolii and midbrain forms the brainstem. So hindbrain consists of cerebellum, pons varolii and medulla oblongata. Now let us see the structure one by one. First of all, we will see about cerebellum. Cerebellum is the second largest part of the brain. It lies behind the cerebrum and above the medulla oblongata. The cerebellum consists of 2 hemispheres. It has ridges called folia. Now look at the pictures, children. The yellowish part just present behind the cerebrum is called cerebellum. Coming to the pons varolii. Pons varolii is the second part of the cerebellum. Now look at the picture here, children. The bluish part is called pons varolii, is present just behind the midbrain. So the forebrain consists of the biggest portion, cerebrum, and it encloses olfactory lobes and diencephalon. And just down to the diencephalon you can find the midbrain, and just down to the midbrain you can find this bluish part called pons varolii. It is located superior to the medulla oblongata. It contains ascending and descending nerve tract. Coming to the medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata is continuous with the spinal cord. Just down to the pons, what you find is the medulla oblongata. It acts as a bridge between the brain and the spinal cord. It also contains a fluid-filled cavity called 4th ventricle. Already we have seen 2 ventricles present inside the cerebrum. They are also called lateral ventricles, and the 3rd ventricle is found in the diencephalon and the fourth ventricle is found inside the medulla oblongata. And these are nothing but the spaces present inside the brain. The brain which has a hollow space or the cavity, and that is called as ventricles, and they are filled with a fluid. Coming to the functions of the hindbrain. Cerebellum plays a vital role in maintaining our posture, equilibrium and muscle tone. Muscle tone means attention prevails in the muscle even when it is at rest, and that keeps your muscles healthy and gets attached with your bones. Pons varolii controls some activities of respiration and act as relay centers for different parts of the brain. And medulla oblongata controls the rate of heartbeat, breathing, contraction and expansion of the blood vessels, swallowing, coughing, sneezing and vomiting. All are said to be involuntary actions, and that is controlled by our medulla oblongata. And that's all about the elaborate explanation of the midbrain and the hindbrain in the part 2, children. And we have completed the structure of the brain with 2 parts in the 2 videos. Thank you for watching, children.